After Drake lost to Kendrick Lamar, he really has not been able to catch a break at all. I have 2,002 songs in my playlist. Drake has 4 slots in that entire thing. And as of right now, 3 out of the 4 slots that he takes up are written by other people. But this wasn't common knowledge for a while. All of these reference tracks that are coming out, they're just recent leaks. One was Lil Yachty, one was Vori, and I can't remember who the other one was. But Drake fans are trying to cope. It's like, oh no, Drake doesn't have ghostwriters. He credits the writers now. Like that song where Drake just took Lil Yachty's song word for word. And the thing that people don't know is Lil Yachty is also a producer. On albums, producers get credited as writers. And Lil Yachty and Drake are friends, so he could just be producing and helping him out, or he could just be straight up writing for him. This is where things get cloudy, and I really think Drake likes it when things are cloudy. Can you really blame him though? He's not nearly as talented as the other two in the big three. His flows aren't as good as J. Cole. He's not as thoughtful as J. Cole or Kendrick. No album he's released even touches To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, or Mr. Morale. He's kinda in this middle ground of being very okay. For the most part, Drake's music is just incredibly inoffensive. The only thing that he really had on the big three was the fact that he could sing. And honestly, I don't even think he could sing very well. He can hold a note, sure, but his vocal range is not very high. And it's not very low either. I think this was really proven when he tried to make a dance album. So vocally you're pretty boring, and anyone who gets even a little bit of training could sing as good as you. None of your albums touch Kendrick Lamar, and your best songs are written by other people. You're not a great rapper, not a great singer, and you can't write. At least Kanye is a great producer. Everybody knows that people write for Kanye because he's not a very good rapper. But he was always innovating for the longest time. Sure, his last album might not be great, however, it's not nearly as bad as anything you've put out in the past 5 years. And for all the dogs, I don't give a fuck, that was terrible. Especially the Scary Hours edition. He used like one flow the entire time.
Done a lot of post-game talking, but this one different. I told Lee to put him in the car, but don't pistol whip him. And definitely do not shoot his ass till you get permission. Reasons for it speculated, we know how it escalated. Rarely celebrated, grade 11 educated.
And what's crazy to me is he rapped over the BBL Drizzy beat. Kendrick Lamar was talking about, oh, you're a colonizer, you'll do anything to maintain clout, and then you do this shit? You're proving him right. Why? You don't need to. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he just didn't write anything that he makes. Drake could possibly be the greatest karaoke artist on planet Earth. And I miss when he wasn't trying to act hard either. Like Thank Me Later, that was a great album. Nobody thought you were trying to act hard, and it's because you weren't trying to act hard. But then you wanted to fit in. It's crazy. If you look over his albums, you could see him slowly start to build up his image over time. Thank Me Later had mostly pop artists and pop rappers as features. Take Care did the same thing, but this time he got Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross. Nothing Was the Same, he got 2 Chainz and Big Sean, and then he made a collab album with Future. Then you remember Dark Lane demo tapes? He was just a fucking UK drill rapper talking about making songs like War. You don't know anything about War. You know more about Up All Night than you do about War. Come on, brother. And that's probably why he needs all these writers for him. He has this massive facade that he's in too deep to shake off. And I'm not trying to play armchair psychologist, read too deep into him, because honestly his music isn't deep, and I don't think he deserves to be taken that seriously. Honestly, I think we need to focus on making another big three, but that's just my opinion.